Yo, what's up, guys? Kata back with another video, and I came with I was actually gonna make a news about Edwin Jackson, you know, rest in peace, on Sunday, but actually realized that he passed away, right before Super Bowl, so I wasn't really able to make a video, during that time, but I was gonna make a video afterwards, but I forgot, so. It's a pretty sad moment that he has to go through. And he didn't really, search for any trouble, but trouble, found him and definitely, took him out of this world, sadly. And ugh. And if you could see the pictures of the car that he was in. Yo, him and he was actually being Ubered, so he wasn't driving. The guy that was driving, he was the Uber, and when you see his car, man, like to see a picture of his, yeah, I really can't say his car, but the Uber's car, like, yo, his back of his car, it is totaled, man. Like, it is effed up, like, seriously. Same thing with the truck, like the whole front is all messed up, like he was for sure driving drunk. He was driving out of control, and he just smashed right into them. He literally smashed right into them, man. And a lot of people don't know about cars or trucks like that. He was the dude that the suspected driver. He was driving a Ford F-150. That was one of those big trucks that they use for for construction sites or just for manual labor. Like, it's one of those really big, tough trucks. And for you to be struck by one of those things at full speed, it's pretty much fatal, man. It really is. Because all that force is something that no airbag is not gonna stop or prevent. There's no way. So, but I do got the new good news though is that the suspect that killed Edwin and the Uber driver he's been charged, in the federal court. But I know that, they actually, and the crazy thing is they actually tried like what's this dude's name? Because he's actually undocumented immigrant, so he actually got in trouble, for the first time, like almost 12 years ago. Actually 13, because it was 2014. So yeah, that was like 14 years ago. Yeah, it was like around July. Yes, yeah, it says by ICE sports, by the ICE sports person, Nicole Alberico. This person said that they believe that he actually came into U.S. illegally around July in 2004, but then got in trouble, in 2005, and he actually got convicted of, driving under the influence. And then in 2006, he got arrested by the U.S. Customs and got deported in July. I mean, not July, January in 2007. And then, little more than a couple of years later, in 2009, he was then again arrested, and this time in San Francisco, and then got deported, later on in May. So he's always knows how to, get back into this country and keep getting kicked out. but no matter what, they always know how to. He always knows how to keep getting back in this country. So I don't know what they're gonna do with him. He got charged, with I'm pretty sure he got charged with murder. So it's they definitely gonna lock him up for a long time, man. Because the deportation is not gonna work, at all. Because he already keeps showing that he can just come back here. So they got no choice but to lock him up. But I'm gonna get into a little more details for the people that don't know the story. The alleged drunken driver in the crash that killed an Indianapolis Colts player and another man, which is the Uber driver, is now facing a charge in federal court. Manuel Orrego Savala, if I pronounce it right, of Guatemala, was charged in the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of Indiana with illegal reentry of a previously deported alien on Tuesday, and authorities said he's been deported twice. Sheesh, man. Deported twice. Think about that. And in April, Attorney General Jeff Sessions directed all federal prosecutors to prioritize charging aliens that illegally re-enter the country, especially if they are at a risk to public safety or there is a crime history present. U.S. Attorney Josh Minkler said in a statement. Following the rule of law is the foundation of our American democracy, and my office is committed to fulfilling the Attorney General's directive. Said by the U.S. Attorney Josh. Orrego-Savala was arrested earlier Sunday morning after state police said the Ford F-150 pickup truck he was driving careened into a emergency into a emergency shoulder of I-70, striking and killing Edwin Jackson and the Uber driver Jeffrey Monroe. And after Orrego-Savala's arrest, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security agent began reviewing his file according to a criminal complaint. The complaint detailed Orrego-Savala's numerous alien was it aliases? Alien Oh yeah, aliases. Yeah, I need to go to bed, man. Yeah, after this, I'm definitely going to bed, man. I keep messing up and everything, including a name given all at the scene of the crash, Alex Cabrera. His other aliases included variations on the spelling of orrego-savala. The agent confirmed orrego-savala's identity by submitting his fingerprints into a federal database, the complaint says. Orrego-savala his name is a tongue twister, is believed to have entered the country illegally on or around July. Oh, I already said that. Yeah, I kind of already said it previously. I'm kind of skip that one. It is still unclear when he re-entered the U.S. or traveled to Indiana, and this was after May 2009. Bone County officials confirmed Tuesday that last year, orrego-savala, under the name Alex Cabrera-Gonsales, which is his fake name, has been charged with and pleaded guilty to driving without even having receiving a license. The sheriff's office did not report him to ICE at that time because they were not legally required to do so for that offense, according to the news release. Damn. I didn't even know they could do that. I mean, there's a lot of things that cops can do. Sadly, see, Bone County prosecutor Todd Meyer said Tuesday that his office would work with Marion County prosecutor Terry Curry's office to determine Cabrera-Gonzales' true identity, after which one or both offices will explore filling additional charges, which could uh, perjury, forgery, and identity deception. If convicted of the new, excuse me, if convicted of the new federal charges, orrego-savala faces a potential sentence of up to 10 years in prison, according to Vinegar offices. Just 10 years though? 10 years, man. And what's more crazy, rapists can get lesser years than that. Lesser time than that. Orrego-Savala will remain in custody while Indiana State Police and the Marion County Prosecutor's Office continues their investigation. According to the U.S. Attorney's Office, his federal charges will remain pending until the local cases have concluded. Orrego-Savala is next scheduled to appear in Marion Superior Court on Wednesday morning for an initial hearing. As of Tuesday evening, he has not been formally charged by local prosecutors. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. I mean, if they had locked him up, man. But yo, man, this damn court system and the law enforcement, they just dumb as hell, man. They keep sending him out there, but he keeps coming back. He keeps getting arrested for DUIs. And he's still able to, get in this country. Yo, we need to get rid of these. We really need to get rid of these people out of these law agencies. I mean government agencies. Law, government, whatever. We need a clean house because we can't keep having these same type of people, doing these stupid things, but wonder why certain amount of people are dead because they don't want to take accountability and just take some using their thinking power to try to solve a problem that they could easily, fix. But hey, they don't care about that. So it's pretty sad, man, that him and the driver got to go the way they had to go. And the sad thing is, this kind of really is no justice because the justice system itself don't really care about what other people, think or grieve to, especially if the person looks like Edwin. So, I mean, I don't want to say, it is what it is, but I mean, with the kind of attitude like that, it's what there's not a lot of change, going on, and we kind of somewhat, psychologically normalize, this type of event going on, not only in our community, not only in our black communities, but outside of it, really just America itself, and we do need to stop it, you know. But I know with us, it's gonna be a long process. Like we could barely stand up to people that are in charge of the community, aka women, and we could barely point them out. So if we could barely point out people that are in charge of the community, How you gonna stand up to people that has the hand in power, in politics, on the court, the judicial systems, and all of that. So it's a long process, and if we could at least get in power is something, at least we can say that we're improving. We're going we're getting up on that ladder. So, but I also want to give my condolences to the Jackson's family and Monroe's family as well, because I know they're grieving really hard on this and want to seek some justice, and hopefully they do. You know, God bless them, because we do need a lot more blessing in our lives. It's crazy. It's already still an early year, and travesty is still going on. But it definitely shows that time is definitely not slowing down for anybody. So, and also shows that time is short as well. So do we need to achieve the whatever we want to achieve and inspire our future generations so they can inspire their future generation as well, and let's keep it going and going, and also inspire to stand up for ourselves and point out to something that we know in our hearts that is wrong, and do it. And we also and also we need to do it without worrying about what other people think. I mean, I could go on a lot more, but I already know this video is pretty long as it is, so I'm probably gonna make a, part two about it. So, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff evolving in this story, so I'm gonna talk about it later on, during the day. And I really need to get some sleep because I got class in the morning, and I need to get my brain, some good rest. So I'll definitely, talk to y'all later. I hope you enjoyed this video, and comment, what's your opinion on this story, and also don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Deuces.